Honda's Pilot has always been a fantastic option for taking families where they need to go. But now there's a more off-road oriented version to get you and your crew even farther away. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at this totally redesigned 2023 Honda Pilot TrailSport with all-wheel drive. So yeah, Honda's Pilot has been redesigned and with off-road capability in mind, even on base and fancier trims. So let's get to it. Larger and more powerful than ever is this totally redesigned 7-passenger 2023 diffused sky blue Honda Pilot TrailSport with all-wheel drive. Standard features include LED headlights, daytime running lights, fog lights, and tail lights, heated power folding door mirrors with turn indicators, heated windshield, roof rails, rear privacy glass, 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 265/60 series Continental Terrain Contact all-terrain tires, skid plates, power tailgate, tow hitch, and remote engine start. Inside, you'll find a leather-wrapped steering wheel, audio system with 9 speakers, wireless phone charger, panoramic roof, heated steering wheel, 9-inch color touchscreen, 7-inch driver information display, 10-way power driver's seat with memory, front passenger's 4-way power seat, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, USB audio interface, cabin talk, Sirius XM radio, HD radio, push button shifter, tri-zone climate control, heated front seats, second row captain's chairs, one-touch second row seats, auto-dimming rear view mirror, drive mode select, second row sunshades, rear view camera, electronic parking brake, brake hold, Wi-Fi, front and rear 12-volt outlets, Honda Link, hill descent control, and keyless entry with push-button start. Safety features include the Honda Sensing Package that adds adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation braking system, lane keeping assist, road departure mitigation, and traffic jam assist. This car also has driver's and front passengers airbags, side airbags, 3-row side curtain airbags, and driver's and front passengers knee airbags, tire pressure monitoring system, front and rear parking sensors, surround view camera, auto high beams, traffic sign recognition, driver attention monitor, rear seat reminder, blind spot information system, and rear cross traffic alert. The sole option is the $455 diffused sky paint, giving you a total M.S.R.P of $50,150. Generally speaking, I like the exterior design of this new Pilot. It's 3.4 inches longer and about an inch wider than before, and its longer hood and squared off jaw give it a more chiseled look than before. And this TrailSport edition adds a bit more. The suspension has a specific off-road tune. There are now 8.3 inches of ground clearance, skid plates in case that's not enough, as well as these beefier wheels and tires. The skid plates protect the oil pan, transmission, and fuel tank. The wheels have inset spokes to protect them from trail damage, and this is the first time all-terrain tires have been factory fitted to a Pilot. Open the power liftgate and you'll find significantly more space than last gen with 22.4 cubic feet of room behind the third row. Pull a couple of straps and you get 60.1 cubic feet behind the second. Fold those down and you have a very spacious 114.3 cubic feet when all the seats are stowed. There's a 12-volt outlet, a cubby, and a bit of additional storage beneath the floor. And in case you were wondering, a full-size spare resides underneath. Powering this Pilot is an all-new 24-valve dual overhead cam 3.5-liter direct injection V6 engine that makes 285 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque, which is 5 more horsepower than the last gen. A 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters handles the gears, sending power through the torque vectoring all-wheel drive system. Drive Mode Select allows you to choose between Sport, Normal, Econ, Snow, Trail, Sand, and Tow modes, and EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 18 miles per gallon city, 23 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 20 miles per gallon. AutoAcademics saw an average of 20.4 miles per gallon during testing on regular fuel. The third row is impressively useful, with over a half-inch more legroom than last gen. The seat base was raised 2 inches too, so you don't feel like you're sitting on the floor. Throw in a total of 4 cup holders, 2 2.5 amp USB-A charge ports, as well as AC vents, and you have a rather nice third row. Oh yeah, the seats recline too. While last gen's second row seats could recline, these can recline 4 degrees more, and there's an additional 2.4 inches of legroom too. Head and shoulder room are plentiful, these seats are comfortable, and there's even a little pocket to stow your phone. 2 more 2.5 amp charge ports reside up here, there's a 115 volt AC outlet, 4 more cup holders, and you can adjust your own climate too. Up front is rather nice too. These seats aren't real leather, but it feels fine and they can be easily wiped off if they get dirty. An important feature for a TrailSport model. The steering wheel is leather and it feels good in your hands. Oh, and before I forget, these new body stabilizing seats are comfy too. All of the displays are vivid, the cameras are clear, and the controls are within easy reach. I also like how the dials have a tactile feel and a clicky sound to go with it. The unbranded stereo sounds pretty good with bright treble and punchy bass, but the standard system does become overwhelmed with complex bass lines. A Bose stereo comes in touring and elite trims. Finally, to one-up the seats back there, you get a single 3 amp USB-C port up here for even faster charging. So, now that we've addressed all of that, it's time to take it out and see how it drives. If you want a larger sized vehicle for your family, this Honda Pilot is a larger sized vehicle. Check out how it compares to my wife's Q7. Fortunately, it doesn't drive that big, but this TrailSport does feel more truck-like in some areas when compared to the last Pilot I drove. Steering is light, and there's a vagueness, like a truck, that I don't recall feeling before. It's not bad, but it's not what I remember a Pilot to feel like. The suspension is also a bit floaty. Not the best attribute for on-road dynamics, but it all plays the role for a vehicle that's tuned more toward off-roading. That being said, the turning radius is good, and it's still a comfortable ride. It sounds more like a truck too, with a bit of growl coming from the V6 engine. It's artificial and only happens in sport mode, but it's there. Thankfully, the engine is smooth though, and throttle response is decent. Today's modern transmissions overall are pretty good, and the 10-speed auto in this Pilot is fairly seamless. And in case you're in a hurry, it can downshift up to 4 gears at once for quicker acceleration. Now, while the cabin isn't what I would consider noisy, it's not what I would consider quiet either. Even with the acoustic windshield, there's some wind noise at higher speeds. And these aggressive tires like to hum along with your speed too. Again, if you want something more truck-like, you're gonna get something more truck-like. Now, I know some of what I said may not sound too positive, but don't take it the wrong way. Because at the end of the day, this TrailSport is based on a front-wheel drive crossover platform, and it still drives well. I'm just surprised that somehow it feels like an SUV, aka a truck. So there you have it, guys, the totally redesigned 2023 Honda Pilot TrailSport with all-wheel drive. Honda designed this new Pilot with off-roading in mind from the start. So test drive different trims and choose carefully, because you might end up with something that feels more like a truck. But maybe that's what you want. Let us know in the comments section below. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what we have coming up next. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.